let's get you using your diffuser really well. These diffusers aren't super delicate, and I do find that when things go wrong, it's usually user error. And I speak from experience twice. So let's look at it. Now we're gonna look at the dewdrop diffuser. Most of the diffusers have very similar mechanisms, so follow along, and the things I talk about will apply to whatever diffuser you have. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips along the way. The first tip is read the directions for your diffuser, okay? Make sure you're using it correctly. The directions are not very lengthy, but just make sure, okay? The second tip is make sure you have the correct water. Some take tap water and some of the diffusers take distilled water. So read your directions and use the water that the directions recommend. Your third tip is to fill to the correct level. All of the diffusers have some sort of indicator inside. Usually it's a red dot. Some have a ledge. You want to be just below that. So that's not like up to the top of the red dot. It's actually just below the red, okay? All right, so I'm gonna add some water to this. Okay, finally, my last 2 tips have to do with the actual oil you put in it. Start slowly. Okay, so you might be affected differently when it's in the air versus putting on your skin. It might be stronger, it might be less, it might depend on the oil. The directions say 8 to 12 drops. You might want to work up to that, but start with 1 or 2 and only do 1 oil. So start really small, see how you feel. See how everyone in your family feels. And then you can add to that. You can add drops, and my last tip is you can also add a number of oils if you like. I mean, nowadays with my family, we will do up to 3 or 4 different oils in the diffuser. Okay, so it just depends. That works for us. We're all fine when we do that. So test it, go slowly, see how everyone reacts. Okay, now the final point I want to make is all of the diffusers have some sort of lighting. There's always a way to turn off the lighting. So if you don't want it, for this one, you just click one more time. And I'm still getting, kind of can't see it on the video, but I'm getting the steam out without the light. All right, I hope this helps you use your diffuser. Enjoy it. It is such a wonderful, wonderful tool.